All right, people, my people, my people, my people. I am here with UK-based artist Rasi-maric, also known as Lionfoot TV. So when you get a chance, go check him out on YouTube, guys. Show him some love and support. Show him some love and support. Go check him out on YouTube. So, Mr. Imeric, it's an honor and a privilege to have you here today. And although I know we're on both different time zones, current two different corners of the world, I just like to take the time out to thank you for being here today.
Yeah, man, bless and love, man. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I want to take the time to thank you as well for the opportunity, because I don't know, you know what I
Yes.
mean? It's always a pleasure to be out there meeting new fans and interacting with the world. I never know where the visual might reach, you know what I mean? And getting to know your fans and your fans getting to know I and I, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's a pleasure and a joy, you know?
Yes. 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 Definitely. Definitely. So, what I can say, what I can say, like I love the vlogs. I love the vlogs. Keep pushing out the vlogs because it shows me around London area,
Yeah,
and
see?
England is a place where I love to visit. You know,
Yeah,
so
man, nice place, man, you know?
yes, definitely. So one
Sightseeing wise, a lot of tourists.
sightseeing.
Yeah, man,
Okay,
from
so
all over
like
the world, you know, from
yes.
England. So.
So I just have one. My first question for you is, what message you like to give to your fans? Like what, like for instance, like what you are you working on anything new, or you have any upcoming collaborations or anything like that?
But you know, musically wise, I'm America always. Yeah, what if a product we have, man? What if a product always working on music? So you know, the creativity comes natural, and we always create and come up with ideas,
Mm-hmm.
sketch them, don't record them partly or fully, you know. But yeah, we have a product. I'm currently working on an album.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Me and White Shadow, who's part of the team, have a discussion like, should we do the album or turn it into an EP? But I
Mm-hmm.
think I'm gonna do an album because right now over the years, you know, I think the album is deservedly, rightly so for the fans them hear the talent more, you know what I mean? For the ones that more believe in Imaric, I make them see say we have the ability to do album also, you know what I mean? Even though we don't reach the stages where we'd like to be, but we have the fans them and everybody knows say yo, we can drop album to you know what I mean? So we have an album in the making and whole heap of new singles, you know what I mean? Yeah man.
Mm. That is good. That is good. That is good. You hear that, people? We'll leap a new single. So, next question for you is, how would you describe the music, right, that you create, and how do you come up with it?
Well the music I create, me always try to make it inspiring, you know, motivating and very relative so people can relate. You know what I
Mm,
mean? And pin their lifestyle into it and say, you know, so I've been through this experience or I know someone who that this can relate to, you know? So that's how I try to write music where people can relate to real life stories. You know what I mean? And naturally it comes naturally, you know, because we just a walk or a drive or just sitting down or while a meditation and something just pop up because I and I always meditate, self meditate myself, you know. I always sit down and I
yes.
reason with the most you know what I mean? And I look on life. So that's how the inspiration comes. Yeah, man.
Yes. Yes, that's good. That's good. So what lessons you learned from out of that?
Say that again.
What are the lessons you learn out of that, from those inspirations, like, you know, what let because I know certain artists say like certain inspiration teaches them, some lessons that they instill into other genres of work, you know?
Well, basically, just stay positive, thinking positive. You know what I mean? Try to assist people who are in need. You know what I mean? Of help in any form of way. You know what I mean? Whether by vocabulary or vocally speaking to them. You know what I
Right.
mean? You know, a lot of people might be going through depression or have problems or need them just
Yes.
to hear advice. So normally maybe I reach out to them, talking to them, socializing, or I make the music speak.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you know.
Right. That's good. So, if you could open up a show for an artist, right? Who would it be and why?
Well, who would it be? Well, I never really. That's a good question. I never really thought of that, but I would open show for anybody. Big artists, mediocre, small, or whatever. You know what I mean? As long as me I get to go perform and express my talent. You know what I mean? But if I should choose a name, maybe Capleton or Sizzler, one of them big influential artists that we know say the fans them expect
Mm,
a big delivery from them. So my job that would have give me the drive and enthusiasm to go and open the show with a bang so that them can come finish it off, you know what I mean?
that's good.
Yeah,
That's
but
good. That's
I don't
good.
really have a
That's good.
specifically me. I never thought of that really, but yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, man. So we get bookings ready for go perform, man. It doesn't matter if a big artist or whatever. As long as me I get to go to express my talent and show what I can do.
all right. Do you play any instruments?
I play the keyboard a little. I always wanted to learn the guitar. I think I'm gonna do it one day.
Mm.
Actually, my wife bought a guitar and it's still here sitting down, with the books and everything and
Let
the
me, let me,
notes,
let me, is it acoustic or electric?
acoustic.
Okay, okay, okay. Because I know most people that I know they like the electric.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you have the electric acoustic too.
I
Mm-hmm.
think I um I think it might be electric, I can't quite remember. But I did bought an electric guitar once and I sold it back. As I said, I never pushed myself to try, but I always wanted to learn to play the guitar.
Right, right. What
Yeah,
is
but
the
yeah,
best?
but
All right, I understand. I understand. So, what is the
but
best?
beat the drum, man. Beat the drum,
Beat
the
the
Congo
drum.
drum.
All right. So you know how to play drum kit too, or just regular drums?
Yeah, I know how to play the regular drums and the keyboard. I can
Mm.
play the keyboard with the drums, man. Yeah, man. Grew up in a church, man. Beat the drum, man. Naya Bingi. Yeah. Grew up in a church, man. Stopped going to church at the age of 13.
Mm,
When I get into that age, I say church boring and
mm.
girls coming to play and all them sitting there. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. I could relate. I could relate. So, what's the best advice you have been given to by a fellow artist?
Just keep pushing. Keep pushing, believing, don't stop. You know what I mean? Several high personality people in the business,
Mm,
told me to just keep pushing because I have the ability to create. I'm a good songwriter, like Susie Q, Paula Henry, you know what I mean? She was the
mm.
first person who put me out there, who get the opportunity to open a show for Davil in New York, you know what I
That's
mean?
good. That's good.
2009.
That's good.
And she said, I'm America, have the talent. You just need to, I'm gonna give you a head start. And I'm very grateful to this day. I never stop calling her name. The
That's
likes like PD, Determined, Bounty Killer. They all acknowledge the talent and tell me that I'm a good songwriter. I just need to, they are Jamaican. But it's not, I tried, you know what I mean? But yeah,
I understand what
yeah,
you mean.
man. I get some good advice from some solid people in the business, man, who acknowledge the talent.
I understand what you mean. I understand. Definitely. Definitely understand. So, like, and with from what you hear back from them, you just absorb what you need to absorb, and you just run and go with it.
Yeah, man, it motivates me to keep pushing and give me the belief, because sometimes as a young artist, it's not easy. You can easily have that doubt and feel like there's no way out, like you're not gonna reach nowhere. So when those public figure said that to me personally in the studio yard, like, you know what I mean, around other people, Chuck back, Chuck back records.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it gave me the motivation and the belief that, one day it's gonna happen, Yeah, man.
Yes. Definitely. 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 Definitely, man. Truck back. Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. Chuck back, big up Chuck back, man.
Big up.
In 2018, man, I did a show and Shadow was there as well.
Mm,
And they were in the building. I opened a show for a Canadian bass artist who was in Jamaica promoting his album,
mm-hmm.
and I was booked to do the opening act and chuck back them in the yard. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Stone Love, Mixing Lab, everybody there. A lot of high personality was in the at the show, but I never knew they was there. And when I opened the show and did my set, I saw him link me. I said, come link him at the studio. When I go to the studio, being him and I everybody in the yard, and him say,
mm,
boy, was in the show last night, you're ready now, and this was 2018. And me, I said, boy, yeah, in there, sure, you link me, Papa. I said, no, I never want you to see me. Me just want you, cause you might see me and go extra, go
mm,
overboard.
mm.
We just want you do naturally, and we just watch. And he said, yeah, you're ready for the road now, and yeah, man, that was a great moment as well, 2018 for here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm getting that feedback after the show. Yeah.
Right. Right. So, how do you balance your music life with other 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 objectives such as family, job, work, etc.? How you balance it?
I mean, just do it, we just deal with it as it comes naturally. You know what I mean? Work 9 to 5 is one of the priority where I have to pay the bills. The income not from the music not coming in, you know what I mean, as greatly or you know, as that much as we'd expect to pay the bills are. We would have loved for the music to be 9 to 5, but not at
Mm,
this moment, you know what I mean? So we have to keep it real and natural and know, say, oh, if we're gonna do the 9 to 5 to pay the bills. And
mm-hmm.
also putting on the music where we can, and when we can, when I can. You see me? But
Yeah.
naturally, I just deal with it. Naturally, I just deal with it naturally. Like I have a home studio, and if we forgot other studio go record, I'll go. Try to fit the time, musical time around the work
True.
because
True.
I go say music and then long turn up at work. You know what I mean? This is England, You
Mm,
see it, even though we don't love it to be that way, but England and you have to pay bills. If you can't pay your
oh
bills,
yes.
a landlord and everything there, you see me?
Definitely.
So the bills and the youth them are the main priority, which is music is the main priority, but I balance it naturally, also with the vlogging, also with my footballing as well.
That's
Because
good.
I'm a referee, also a football coach. And a lot of people ask, oh, don't know how I do it, to stay so active and relevant and but we just do it naturally as it come.
That's good. That is
Yeah.
good. I know you say you've been to like Gambia, right? And you've been to like America, obviously, and you've been to a few other countries, right? What are some of the countries you like to perform, or certain corners of the world you want to go to perform?
Again, anywhere in the world, because I love traveling. I like traveling.
Mm,
And one of the main country I would love to, always aspire and think of is Japan.
yes,
I even have had vision like several times, about 3 times,
yes,
performing in Japan. And it was a great scenery, great experience. And this was like vision, dreams. So yeah, I would love to go perform in Japan. Because I know reggae and dancehall is a big influence in Japan. You see me? But yeah, man, anywhere in the world, man.
anyway. I had a feeling you were gonna say anywhere in the world. I had a feeling. So let me ask you, what have you ever had a bad performance?
I think I do.
Mm,
I think I do. But to recall, Like, yeah, I think I do. Like several times when I perform, sometimes I would retract back myself, and say like maybe I should have encountered it this way. You know what I mean? I started off this way. I react to the fans and more that way. Yeah,
Mm.
man. Not all my performance I would say would be up to scratch. And I mean, because sometimes when I finish and I reflect back, I say maybe I could have done better. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but listen, nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that. You gotta stumble and fall to learn. Because
Yeah,
if you
it's a
don't
learning
stumble,
process.
yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
if you don't stumble and fall, you don't learn. If you don't stumble and fall, you do not learn.
No, yeah, yeah, for real.
And every day in life, you make mistakes. You just gotta make sure you don't make those same mistakes again. You know what I
So,
mean? And from those mistakes, you learn and say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this different. I'm not gonna do this again. I'm just gonna make it better than what I
yeah.
did before." So like even recently for me, I made a mistake too, but hey, I learned from that mistake, so I know what to do and what not to do now. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
man, that's one of the greatest thing when you acknowledge a mistake. I know,
yeah,
say, you're not gonna go back down that road again. You know what I mean? That part.
right. So what's your main goal in the music industry? Like, what's the message you're trying to push out?
Well, positivity, to the world, just send a positive message. Make people them know, say, the world knows, say, I love. Love is the way.
Yes,
Love is the answer, you see me? Just sing positive music where people can hear and feel inspired and motivated. I
definitely.
know say, yo, yeah, man, the message strong in the music, you see me?
That's
I would
good.
love my music to reach worldwide like Bob, the great Bob Marley, you see me?
Listen, yes, and even to this day, his music is known all over the
Yeah, man.
world.
Everywhere, man. Everywhere in the world me go, the few countries, them, Bob Marley. Yeah, man.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. And this is like a personal question for me now to you, right? What what is like one of the biggest tribulations you've been through within your music career, your work career, and how did you pull through it?
With my work career, one of my tribulation was 2007, you know, I had a caution. I lost my
Mm,
job as well.
yeah.
And it's not because I was provoked. And again, it's bad mind. You see me? Come to bad mind and jealousy.
Mm,
Because started working my father and get me a job doing making mannequins.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So I was making mannequins for that ship all over the world. So I was like new to the company, and I was developing so quick,
Mm,
like learning how to sculpture them and you know putting the eyes and the ears and the breasts and them. You see me? Sculpture them out and get them sprayed and everything. So I was developing fast. Like when I
mm-hmm.
when I started learning the craft, you know, all this the senior elderly ones them were there for years. I
Mm,
was developing fast, perfection. My thing them not come out neat, but the mannequins them. So fiberglass and you have to design them, get them out, sculpture them, get them fiberglass up, seal up. You know what I mean? So with my fast development and getting a lot of work, because you get paid according to how much you can produce. So I was quick and perfection, neatness, everything. So that's where the jealousy start coming and you know what I mean? Sabotaging start going, like my stuff them start getting messed with and missing and you know. At that
mm,
time that's how I got inspired to start the music. Start right. I mean I sing from my school. But at that time, 2004 to 2007, I lasted 3 years in the job. So within that 3 year period, I developed fastly and things were great.
mm,
So that's how me always a freestyle on the radio and music I play, me a freestyle over them. So my brother now, he was also a producer, English guy.
mm-hmm.
So Yo, you ever thought of, I hear songs them there, so I say, yeah, man, I'm my song, you know? Freestyle, me a freestyle. So one day look at me and say, you ever thought of writing them? Even if you not take it serious, just write. I can sell the music, and that's how it click into me, you know?
Oh,
So
so in other sense, so you kind of like of a ghostwriter.
yeah,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? So that's how I started writing down books and writing down lyrics, then started creating songs. You know what I mean? But with the back to the work experience now, the guy, who was getting jealous of my work and production and everything, he one day he messed with my radio and I lashed out,
Hmm.
lashed out not thinking and he get a little scrape like on him forehead,
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah, but I never
understand.
really hit him still. I never hit him, I just lit the because he was stretching over every minute. I lock off my radio and them things. So blick. You see, there's a partition. Yeah, there's a partition that separated us. And so blick the thing and piece of the fiberglass because the mannequins are all fiberglass.
Mm-hmm.
So a piece of it flew off and lick, touch and scrape him. Ended up that I had a caution from the police. And yeah, I lost my job. So that was my
Mm. Well,
yeah,
well,
you know.
listen. I know from that you learn something because people will do every and anything to provoke you, right? And just know that you learn something.
Yeah, man, I learn, man.
Because if you didn't learn nothing, you would be- you be a you wouldn't be a new person that you are today. You know.
Mm,
So I always say every all wounds take time to heal. You know, all wounds take time to heal, and
yeah, man.
just give it time.
Mm,
Just give it time.
yeah. Make it over that long time, man. Cause me and even the person who was still after that we came back good, and exchange
Mm.
words. So him did that provoke me still, but
Mm.
But yeah, as I say, I learn,
Yes. So
Yeah, man.
if you were to start over from scratch, right? What would you do different, right?
Musically, or
Musically.
um, what would I do different? Deal with things more professionally and with contracts, business talk, professionally.
Mm.
Because growing up in the music in stages, sometimes as a young artist, you're eager, people reach out and they get excited, not thinking of the bigger picture, which is business wise. So every little thing you just, yeah, like a yes, and then in
Mm.
the long run it don't work out or people don't stick to their word. So if I should start again, I would make sure everything is done professionally or anything, but just take advice before making an action. You know what I mean?
True, true. True. Nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that. Because it's good to have good advice, right? Well, you don't want no within the good advice, you got to know what works for you, what don't work for you. But at the same time, you don't want to have the bad and the wrong advice around you to steer you in the wrong direction. You know.
Yeah, yeah. So I leave doors open for improvement.
Definitely. And like I must say too that I just love the constant vlogs. Love the constant vlogs, and definitely going to watch the vlogs because I love how you push them out consecutively. As much as I may not have time as often to watch them, but trust me, when I do get my chance to, I watch
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
You know, and
yeah, man.
I
The
love it.
greatest thing, them dead, them upon them dead. So not just you, but other people might book it up. They might not see it.
Yeah.
And what you're saying now is not you alone say that to me, because constantly dropping them. You know what I mean? And when
Mm,
I watch the views or nothing, we just want to know the message I reach out. You know what I mean? The people
definitely,
can
definitely,
hear my side of opinions and view on things.
definitely.
So we just drop them. It's just like the music. We just keep putting out the vlogs. We're not doing it for the numbers or so. We just want to say the message I reach and help also to push the music. You know what I mean? So big up yourself, man. We love the respect, man. You see you chip in more time when you know what I mean when you have the time. So I
Yes,
do understand that, you know what I mean? And I see him on my side as well.
yes.
You
So
see?
my definitely. So my final question, right? How has the internet impact your music?
Yeah, man, get a big impact, as we say, it has gained me fans worldwide, It gives me the opportunity to put up music with up on all the social media platforms, you know what I mean? Where the
Mm,
music them can be uploaded. I always upload them with up on SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter. Some of them I may not use effectively or often as some, but you know, yeah, man, the internet has done great things for I and I. People reach out who I don't know. Fans all over the world
true.
are reaching out saying thank you for this song. They just look up on it and they add it to their playlist and all of those messages. Like it's a big plus for I and big motivation. Just keep going because you never know where music might reach, or a vlog might reach, you know. So yeah, man, give thanks
Mm,
to the internet, man, social media.
mm. All right, Rasimaric. Thank you for joining the show. This we have to do this again, you know, and
Yeah, man.
appreciate you taking the time and effort, right? And I would maybe one day you might invite me on your show. Who knows? You know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I was just gonna say that.
yes.
Yeah, right.
So who
I was
knows,
just
man?
gonna say
And
that. Yeah.
send me the
That's a
link.
must.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
man.
Send me the link for the merch because I like the lion foot hat. Send me the link for.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some in place, because someone just reached out to one of my coworkers said they want to purchase some masks, a few masks.
Mm,
So I'm gonna try to get them. I'm gonna think about the merch thing properly now. Get
yeah.
it out there, cause right now it can. You know what I mean? Yeah, it can, man. So yeah, man.
All right.
Yes,
Lion.
Rasta, big up yourself, man, and big up White Shadow, big up all of the fans. Give a big quick shout out.
Mm,
Big
big
up
up
White Shadow,
everybody.
you know what I mean? Big up Rasta Stacks. Give
Of
thanks for the
course.
opportunity. Big up to all of the Rasi-maric fans, them. Go check out the music, them. You know what I mean? We have some new music release lately, you know
Mm,
what I mean? And we have more new music coming, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. So all of the Rasi-maric fans, them, big up on yourself. You can find Rasi-maric music on all the downloadable platforms, you know what I mean? And Lionfoot Vlog, Lionfoot TV, Vlog on the go. Yeah, man. Like, subscribe, and click the bell. You know what I mean? And I'm always grateful for the support. So big up on yourself, give thanks for the support, and keep giving me a continuous support. To all of the fans them worldwide. Yeah, man.
all right, sir.
Blessed love.
Blessed love.
Yeah, man. Push.
Of course.